Grandpa. Now, I want you to repeat that for me one more time. What is your full name now?
Daniel Taylor Little.
Now, today is December the 3rd, 1961.
December 3rd, 1969.
61.
61.
Where were you born, Grandpa? Do you remember?
Born in Texas.
In Texas, huh?
In Texas.
What town was that? Was you born on a farm, or was it near one town?
January.
Near January, huh?
30th of January.
Oh, you was born in January, on the 30th.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in Texas?
Yeah.
How old was you when you moved from Texas? Do you remember how old you was then?
Let's see. I didn't know.
Where did you go when you moved from Texas? Did you move to Missouri then?
In Texas? Let's see.
Or did you go to New Mexico?
No, I went to Missouri first.
Went to Missouri first, huh?
Yeah.
Then where did you go?
In Missouri, let's see. Went to Texas again.
Or back to Texas again, huh?
Yeah.
And then you went to New Mexico, huh?
Yeah. Followed on some land out there, and went out there and screwed up on here on the plane.
Oh, you did?
Me and two of my brothers.
You and two of your brothers? Did you have a big family, Grandpa?
Big farm.
A family?
Oh, not much. Well, I had a whole lot of land, but it doesn't look
How big was your family?
family.
Uh-huh.
How many children have you?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Did you have 10?
Twins.
10. You had 10 children, didn't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
10 altogether.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Quite a bunch of them.
A whole bunch of you, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you know, do you remember what year it was when you moved to Missouri again to settle down?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I was born in 1911, so you moved in 1911.
must have moved here in Missouri about 1911, is that right?
That's right.
And then you moved to Clever, didn't you?
Yeah. No, seven, and seven, that's quite a little while.
You more or less spent the rest of your life in Clever, didn't you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All of your children are grown up, married, and all of them have children just about now, and
yeah.
now you're a grandpa with
Not all grown, I think.
you're a grandpa with a lot of grandchildren, you know that?
How many?
I don't know how many grandchildren you have, but you got 16 grandchildren now.
Yeah. 16.
Do you know who I am?
Daniel, eh?
That's right.
Yeah.
Daniel Sessai. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you know where you are now?
No, I didn't believe I did.
Oh, yes you do. You're in Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Uh-huh. You're in Kansas City, listening traffic.
Business Texas.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And Uncle Noel lives here in Kansas City too. He was over at his house yesterday.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. So you there yesterday?
Yeah, he was over there for just a little while, just a few hours yesterday.
Yeah.
He was over there for his house.
Yeah. My memory's no good anymore. I don't know why.
Well, it's a long time. You have to think back now.
Yeah.
What else are we asking, Mom? Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about all of your children.
Yeah.
Let's see, we started off with Aunt Alma. She was the oldest girl in your family. You know where Aunt Alma's living right now?
Yeah.
She's in Clever. That's where you've been living with. You've been living with Aunt Alma all this time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Alma and Lori.
Yeah.
And then they had one girl named Glenna May.
Yeah.
They've been living in Clever all this time.
Yeah.
You've been living with them.
Yeah. Alma and Lori.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then do you remember who came next?
Do you?
Next, you remember who came after Alma? And it was Noel.
Yeah.
Now Noel is living here in Kansas City. And we was over seeing him yesterday
Yeah.
for just a little
I
while.
don't know where I worked in Kansas City for a while.
Uh-huh. And then Laura is the next oldest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And he's down in Clever too.
Yeah.
He lives just about a mile from you.
Yeah.
He lives just outside of Clever, just a little way.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember much about that.
Then came Tressy. You know where Tressy is now?
No, I
He's
don't.
here in Kansas City now.
In Kansas City.
Uh-huh. Tressy and Hal.
Yeah. I don't know just where was that now.
And then they had two children, Barbara and Danny.
Yeah.
Noel had two too. Noel and Isabel, they had James and Karen.
Yeah.
Then we had Eva. Eva came after Tressy, and Eva lives in Springfield now.
Yeah.
Eva and Melvin.
Yeah. She married Melvin Milford.
Uh-huh. And they had one little girl. Remember her name?
Who?
Do you remember Eva Melvin's name? Eva Melvin's little girl's name? Remember Patty?
Patty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patricia Maples.
Yeah.
Remember when you was in St. Louis about 10 years ago and had a little snowball fight with Patty? And that was the same time you made that record of you and Grandma? The same time? So you went up to St. Louis to visit Eva and Melvin. Uh-huh. Then Isla was the next. She was the baby girl of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Isla lives in Springfield now too. She lived up in New York for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Bob. Isla and Bob. Ramsdale. Uh-huh. And now they're living in Springfield.
They live in Springfield.
Uh-huh, they do now.
Mm-hmm.
And they had 3 boys and a girl.
Yeah.
Bobby and Billy and Danny. And a little, what was her name? Deborah.
Who?
Little Debbie. She's the little girl.
Mm-hmm. Bobby.
That's Debbie.
Bobby.
Debbie. D-E-B-B-I-E.
Bobby. I remember that.
What? Then we had D.T. He came last.
Mm-hmm.
D.T. He's the baby of the family.
I remember him.
He lived in Cleveland for quite a while. He lives up in Iowa now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I knew this way a minute.
And he had 2 girls and a boy.
Yeah.
Joyce and Sue, and then Jerry. You ought to see Jerry now. He's starting to like a weed. He's almost
What
done.
boys and food?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You guys remember that? Remember much about him.
Okay. Thank you, Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Patricia, you've been so sweet to me the last 2 weeks. I'm going to sing you a little song. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride to the Rigdon by McCann. Courting a pistol by his side to the Rigdon by McCann. I'm a little Rigdon Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He went down to Miss Mouse's gate, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Say, Miss Mouse, are you in your house, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo? Hi, Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He got down and he went in to Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Took Miss Mousy upon his knee, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Say, Miss Mouse, will you marry me, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo? Hi, Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. You have to ask Uncle Rat, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Uncle Rat has gone to town, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Buy his niece a wedding gown, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Time Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Where shall I wear this supper be, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo? Way down yonder in an old holler tree, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Going Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. What shall I wear this supper be, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo? 2 big beans and a black-eyed pea, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. First come in was a little bee mouse, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. She let spread the tablecloth, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Next come in was a big black snake, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He did bring the wedding cake, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Next come in was a little green fly, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. With a pudding and a pie, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Lady Mouse went to the spring, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Her foot slipped and she fell in, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Froggy went to cross the brook, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He went down the old duck crook, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. The old duck swam onto the bank, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He got killed by a great big snake, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Oh, snake swam onto the land, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. He got killed by an old nigger man, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. Nero, Rigdon from the Diddle Rigdon Bonnie Kimo. The old nigger man has gone to France, Rigdon Bonnie Kimo.
Grandpa, if I remember right, I think Grandma was about 72 when she made this record. That was just about a year before she died. That was Mademoiselle Little singing Froggy Went A-Courtin'. Now, we're going to have, Grandpa, we're going to have an interview of you and Patty when she was 9 years old, after you had a snowball fight. And this was back in St. Louis in 1950.
Well, appreciate it. Sure enjoyed my stay with you. We had a fine time playing snowball. Maybe you get ready, we'll try it again.
Okay, but I'll be to this time.
Bet you don't. Take you down the water in the snow next time. How'll that do?
No, you won't, because I'll do a snowball in your face.
Well, that won't hurt. Had lots of fun.
Yes, it will if I throw it right on your nose.
quite a bit of hum in that record, but other than that, it should give you an idea what it sounded like when you about 77 instead of 87, Grandpa. Now, Grandpa, let's try this again. So you remember when you was back in Texas and New Mexico?
Yeah.
Back when you was just a boy, isn't it?
Little dog, yeah.
Uh-huh. You used to go fishing a lot when you was a boy, didn't you?
Much more. We was right along the creek.
Uh-huh.
We stand in the yard and go walking in the creek.
I'll be darned.
And they fish lots. I remember going fishing with my mother.
You can.
She used to fish, yeah.
Did you catch any big ones?
Well, not well, this is good. Jimmy did a pretty good mess of fish, so when we'd go.
Uh-huh. Who used to catch the most fish, you or your mother?
I don't know. I usually did, I believe, a little bit of fish.
A little bit,
She
huh?
was pretty good fish,
She liked to fish a lot too, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be darned. That's really wonderful. Did you go fishing with your dad quite a bit too?
You what?
Did your dad go fishing too?
My father.
Uh-huh.
Well, he hardly ever go.
He would, huh?
Fish, man.
But you could go fishing with your mom, couldn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Who else did you go fishing with?
Yeah, I want to go with my mother.
Did you go fishing with anybody else, Grandpa?
Well, all your brothers and sisters did go together sometimes.
Uh-huh. What was their names?
Paul, Captain, William, David, Willis, John, and Mark.
Had a whole bunch of them too, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'd all fish too.
And if you all went out fishing, you'd come home with a great big mess of fish, wouldn't you?
Then we did a pretty good mess. There was lots of fish there. We had big fish trying to see if it missed. Some big time.
I'll be darned. Do you remember back when you herded sheep?
Back then,
When you was herding sheep?
yeah, I was over on Spring Street. Herding some daughter and I didn't shoot the in a while. I don't remember now, just how long.
Used to work for him and herd quite a bit of sheep. Did you ever have any sheep of your own?
No, I don't know. No.
Was that sheep country down there, or was that cattle country down where you was in Texas?
All right.
Did they have a lot of sheep down there? Did they have a lot of cattle too?
Yeah, I had lots of good. Oh, that's not a cattle too. Cattle around over the country.
Then imagine the cattle growers like, the cattle owners like the sheep herders very much, did they? They didn't get along very well, did they?
That's well. On the whole thing myself, I guess. Never mind.
Yeah. Then you went to New Mexico, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a bunch of us went out there.
What did you do? You homesteaded out there, didn't you? Did you?
They farmed on some land.
Mm-hmm.
I proved up on 320 acres.
Oh, you did?
After we was out there a while, I was done pile on more land, you know.
Uh-huh.
So the fellow John and me hadn't been taking up, and I taking up my foot and piled on him.
You did?
Proved up on 320 acres. Had a pretty big farm out there.
And then you traded that for some more, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you traded for some land in Missouri, didn't you?
Traded for a farm down in the Wind Garden.
Wind Garden, huh?
Traded in on that. That's good. Oh, maybe it's 160 acres I got. I'm sure.
It was 90, wasn't it? 90 acres in Missouri?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was 90 acres in Missouri.
Yeah.
But see, you already had about 4 children, didn't you, when you moved to Missouri?
Big farm.
Then after you got to Missouri, you had a whole bunch more, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you had 4 or 5, I don't remember either. But Clyde was the oldest one, wasn't he? And he was still with you then. Uh-huh. Clyde passed away. He was going to be a minister, wasn't he? Or he was a minister.
Who?
Clyde?
Clyde, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to make a preacher from a little boy.
Yeah, he made it, didn't he?
I remember the first time he ever told him a bunch of them come up and down in the woods. They was all standing around looking. Clyde, he was looking a little bit stupid. Some of them spoke like that. And Clyde said, he's going to make a preacher.
They was making fun of him.
I said, Clyde, you're going to make a preacher. Yeah. I don't know what he was talking about, but he made one.
Uh-huh. How old was Clyde when he died? Do you remember? He wasn't very old, was he?
No.
About 30, was he? Or somewhere along there?
Not very far than that.
I don't remember. That was before my time, I think.
Yeah.
The boys was making fun of him, wasn't they, when he told him that he was going to be a preacher?
Yeah. Laughing at him. He was going to make a preacher. I said, you going to make a preacher? He said, yes, huh? Sure enough, he did.
He was a Methodist preacher, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But when you moved to Missouri, then you settled down and you had, you had 5 more children, or 4 more children. You had 5 more children after you moved to Missouri.
I don't remember, didn't I say?
Yeah, you had all
children, yeah.
DT and Otis and Arvine all together. That made 10 altogether, and then Otis and Arvine died too. And they were, yeah. So you still have 7 living children nowadays.
7,
Uh-huh.
That's what it is, and I'm sure about that.
Still 7 living, uh-huh. That's right. So you have a pretty big family, and it's something you ought to be proud of. Not very many people have a family that big, that's all.
No, they didn't. They didn't know what it was.
It wasn't,